Welcome to Table Talk, guys. On this show, we read your topics. That's right, your topics, using the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter. Just send those over to us. In fact, you're watching this right now. You're like, man, I got a good topic for that bowl. Why don't you go to Twitter and go, hey, Steve, why are you the most handsome boy on the internet? Hashtag Table Talk, and it'll end up in this bowl, and we'll talk about it. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm McTurney. I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
Oh, also, there's a subreddit, SourceFed on Reddit you can go to and do the same.
r/SourceFed. All right. SourceFed.
Oh, very nice.
Says, what was an easy task that you have been given but somehow managed to fuck up?
Oh, man.
I feel like there's so many.
So many.
The most recent one I can think of is I was hanging my Ali Moss prints in my house above a doorway, and I didn't take into account the frame size. I just marked my holes with just the prints.
Girl, why you not call me?
But then
That's true. You gotta call this one.
I have 2 levels.
they're not level. I have a level. They're perfectly level. They're just not evenly spaced.
Okay.
So it looks like a blind person hung them. And I was like on only a step stool, and it was so high, I literally was just like, fuck it. And every time I look at them, they're just askew enough to bother me, but
Oh, no.
I haven't fixed them yet.
Meg, you shouldn't be offending all the blind people that are watching this.
They're probably
right
better
now.
at hanging pictures than I am.
They might be. That might be true. Mine are always like when I need to reach something that's really high and I just don't have enough in my house to climb on. Because in my living room, like in your new place, I very high ceilings. So even when I get out my step stool, which I have as a short person, when you live by yourself, you need a step stool. So I get on my step stool and I climb up all 3 steps, and I still can't reach it. And then I'm like, what else can I do? Like, I don't want to be too dangerous by stacking things, but there has to be something else. And then sometimes I'll monkey climb on shelves to like get up higher, and sometimes I just can't get that high. And then I think this is so stupid, and I get out a broom and I try like with the broom handle to knock it over and
Call somebody who has a ladder. Do you have someone in your apartment complex you call to fix your shit besides
the maintenance man?
Oh, I don't have one of those, so I just call my neighbor who's probably sick of doing shit in my apartment for me.
Usually there are these people
call the
that,
maintenance man.
that hang out outside of Home Depot that you can just give like $2 to, and they'll come with you. And
I don't know if they're tall enough to do it in my kitchen either.
Well,
Racist.
that is racist.
I'm just saying,
for
you'd
sure.
need to be like 12 plus feet tall to reach these things that I'm talking about.
I don't know if that exists.
I don't think it does. That's what I'm saying. No one's tall enough. Just
Maybe you need to
Ladders
live.
are a thing.
I have my step stool.
You need to live in the 7.5 floor and being
I
Jamaican. Then you'll never have a problem with anything.
Oh my God.
You know what I screw up a lot? So we'll go when our tummies rumble here in the office, we'll go to the gas station where they have like a little shopping mart.
Our
We can,
gas
buy
station
stuff
has
like that.
great food.
Great
I know that
stuff.
sounds stupid.
No, it's
but
crazy.
it's
There's like a
true.
little cafe in there,
Yeah.
or like a little, whatever you would call it,
Yeah.
and the ladies there make a mean breakfast burrito. One host will want to go to the gas station and be like, "Oh, I'll go with you, and then some of the hosts don't want to go or can't go because they're writing, and they'll be like, "Oh, can you get me something?" I screw that up a lot, so I should never have the responsibility of picking up
Or
something
you
for
could
someone.
just write it down or put it in
Yeah.
your phone.
Well,
How
there's no
many
time
times-
for that.
How many times? Ain't nobody got time for that.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
How many times have we come? I remember there was like 2 times back to back that Steve and I came all the way and parked the car, and he was like, "Lee's Coke Zero," and we had to go all the way back.
I know. I've done that a lot. I feel really bad.
I usually, when someone asks me for something, say, hey, text it to me. And then I have all the texts on my phone.
I used to have an order texted to me, and then a fun game would be like, "Oh, you're going to Subway? I'll text you my order," and then just write like giant dicks in the middle of the ingredients, so they're like, "Yeah, olives, Joe, and it
That's
makes
good. That's good. I like that.
Or to
try that with
Subway,
your friends.
certain Subway
some
locations
giant
do have
dicks.
giant
Giant
dicks,
dicks.
though. They do. And
They're
they,
extra.
Yeah.
yeah, they're pretty great,
Definitely.
though. Best giant
It's like
dicks I've ever
avocado
had.
charge.
Freddie Mercury's voice on Reddit, that's a great fucking name.
That
and
is
I
cool.
love you. And let's get married.
Steve loves you.
Asks, what album or albums make up the soundtrack to your teen years? Oh, man. So many
Hanson.
things.
It's all
Sort
Hanson.
of talked about this one before, but
Dude, I've got Alice in Chains' Jar of Flies. I've got Depeche Mode's Violator.
Well, wait, but are these things you listen to? Because I said Hanson, and then I thought, wait, that's things I listen to, not necessarily
No, this is like
the
soundtrack of my teen years. So
Okay.
Depeche Mode's
Okay.
Violator had Enjoy the Silence on it. In fact, Radiohead's OK Computer.
yeah, okay, computer.
Definitely the soundtrack of my teen years. A lot of ups and downs, a lot of sadness, a lot of cool shit, a lot of depression, a lot of I don't want to live.
No, Stevie.
I would say OK Computer's a great album to put on that teen list.
Yeah. Thank you. Burp.
I don't know. OK Computer's a really good one.
I would say Iris, Goo Goo Dolls.
That's one
It's
song.
good, man.
Is that
I
their
know,
whole
but
album?
that's a good one to like encompass those years
Yeah.
of my life.
Is that the one? How's it go?
I don't want the world to see me. Nope.
Oh, and I don't want the world to see me.
Yep.
And I don't
I was a weird kid. Nobody got me.
City of Angels soundtrack.
Yeah, it's in the City.
Which one was I thinking? Which one was I singing?
Wait, sing that again.
I forgot it already.
I don't know which one.
You were. I knew what you were singing, but now I can't think of it.
Everywhere you go, I'll follow you down.
That's not Goo Goo Dolls.
Nope.
No.
Okay.
But that's what Steve
What
was
about
singing first.
we spotted the ocean at the head of the trail? You know that one?
I'm
Maybe
having
if
such
you
a
kept going.
wonderful musical
It's like
flashback.
walk
moment.
on the ocean, step on the stone.
Yeah, I love it. Can I
great
do this
song.
all day?
I smell sex and candy here.
Yeah.
I did not.
was
Like, I was
so
the
weird.
only
Marcy
person who did,
Playground?
like, Marcy
Who's
Playground.
that lounging in my chair?
Ooh, you know what? I would choose, if we're choosing one song, Virtual Insanity by Jim Miracle.
Oh, come on. That video was pretty cool.
How about Chumbawamba? You guys going for a get knocked down?
Nope. None of
No.
that. Because
What about-
that song was played too much.
What about...
Maybe some Ace of Base.
Wanna put my tender heart in a blender, watch it spin around to a beautiful oblivion, a rendezvous, and I'm through with you.
Funny story. Sorry to cut you off, Trisha.
No, that's fine.
At PAX, that song came on, and I started singing it. I was like, dude, Darren. And I like started singing it, and Darren does not know that song.
Yeah.
He's a little young.
He's 13, so
and
he doesn't...
he was like, what is this song? And I was very sad.
That is the weirdest thing to me now. When
Yeah,
I
I
mention something
hate it.
that's like so iconic and the people that I'm hanging out with just weren't there for it, it's so weird
Yeah.
to me.
That's how I feel when you mention New Kids on the Block, because that totally messed me.
Oh yeah, New Kids. The
The only thing I could tolerate of the New Kids was the Weird Al parody, the white stuff.
Well, Weird Al makes everything better.
Yeah, he makes it so much better.
Weird Al makes everything better. All right.
Everything.
Everything. That was good. Silly Sandoon says, "Oh,
I haven't
this
had
is
any coffee yet.
This is a good one, kids. What are your thoughts on Christmas music, and should they start playing it on the radio as early as they do? There's one station in my area that plays Christmas music year-round, and it kind of defeats the whole Christmas mood."
I love Christmas music, man. I love it. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. A lot of it's really annoying, for sure. But I mean, like, dude, so many great Christmas songs. So many great Christmas
I
songs.
loved it until I was waiting tables for Disney for 6.5 years.
Oh, I get it.
And then from like Thanksgiving through January, they play as like the same 8 Christmas songs
but Disney-
on loop, and I just want to kill myself.
But Disney has a way of playing certain versions of songs that will get in your head and you're done with it. I'm talking about, like, the super
Some of
classic
them are
ones.
good though. Some of them are good.
Well, I'm talking about, like, rocking around the Christmas
That's
tree.
good.
And
And what? Do you see that Starbucks?
I see you over there, mamas.
Mamas. Meg needs
those
her
mine?
Starbucks.
Meg needs some juice. Meg
Oh,
needs
please be
some
mamas.
juice. Listen to you.
She's
insane
so ready.
right
She needs her
now.
cocaine.
I want you to know that before we
Girl.
started filming, there were like 2 people that I was
sitting
like,
on-
you see Starbucks, you bring it to me. You see Starbucks, you bring it to me.
You know, I've got a lot of vices for sure, but I'm kind of
Coffee's
I'm
not
proud that I don't
this
have a
is
coffee vice. Yeah.
chai tea. 'cause it's like-
I didn't drink as much coffee by any means until I started working here because we start so early in the mornings. Like my job before this, I got to make my own schedule, so I would like wake up usually at like 9:30 or 10, make myself breakfast, get my coffee, whatever, and go to work. Maybe start at like noon or 1, and then I'd work until late at night. But that was my deal.
That makes coffee.
Is that one mine? I don't know if she left it because it's mine or if because she couldn't carry it.
Oh, that
No, it
says
says
Trish
Trish
on
on
it.
It says Trish.
Many people get Meg and Trish confused.
Oh, here we go. Here's another order.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Which one says Meg on it?
Whichever one you want.
This one's Trisha's. We
This
got
one
it.
says Trish on it. I got it. Thank you.
Oh. I'm sorry.
I'm
Are
happy-
we working right
But
now?
yeah,
because
because-
Starbucks is here.
I'm happy
We're
with
gonna
just
cut
my water
this.
right now. Thank you.
We're going to cut it together.
Cut it. Wait, how does
Oh, yeah.
cut it out?
Cut it out. Cut
Thank you.
it out.
Watch, Meg just looks at us like we're crazy because she
You don't
doesn't
know
get
it,
it because
huh?
she's too
You don't
young.
know cut it out? Cut
it out.
Was it was down?
I don't remember what it is.
I do
Cut
remember
it
too legit to quit.
Do you remember too little?
Oh, you've never messed up anything in your life.
You remember too drunk to fuck?
Oh yeah, let's bring that up on tabletop.
Nope.
Roll the clip.
Here we go. Next
Roll the
topic.
clip.
Oh my god.
Cakes9 said, wait, we need to talk about more Christmas music.
Okay,
I think that Christmas music is fantastic. Please, Christmas, Mama, please come home, or what's that song called? Christmas, please come home. Baby, please come home.
I know them
it's
all
not that.
from-
It's not that. It's Christmas. Christmas.
Oh, I know.
Watching it fall. Christmas. All the people around.
Christmas.
Let's sing and deck the halls. But not like Christmas at all.
Yeah, it's a
That's
great
the
song.
most you'll ever hear Trisha sing on this channel.
It's because 6.5 years of the same goddamn song played over and over. I know all Christmas lyrics.
So that
I can
sounds
win
great.
Christmas lyric trivia challenge from here to eternity thanks to Disney.
Gotta love rocking around the Christmas tree.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great
Well,
song.
all I want for Christmas is you.
Yeah,
Amazing.
Well, all right. It's all
Mariah
right.
Carey
That's
has
in there.
the definitive Christmas
It
song.
is.
You know what's funny?
It's in there. And
Definitive.
people
Can I
will
tell you
say that it's
something?
not a classic, but at this point it is.
Here's the thing, though. Like, I've never really liked a pop version of a Christmas song ever. Like, I think the closest thing are those versions of it. Like
But you didn't like
the
that- you don't-
Christmas. Like
You don't
those.
like Mariah Carey's
No,
song? Oh my
no,
god.
not into it.
Well, the Christmas song we were just singing was a pop.
I know, that's what I'm
that's
saying.
exactly-
Like,
that's the
that-
closest
those
it
are like the
gets.
closest to the pop.
No,
to the
no,
pop
I
Christmas
bet you,
songs.
I bet you, if I played the Mariah Carey Christmas song, you would start jamming
No, I'm not
out.
into it. You know why? Because
You would?
there was definitely a demographic for that music when I was growing up, and it was the exact opposite of my
Well,
demo
it's
when
for
I was
ladies.
growing up.
That and
It's
there's
definitely
a
for ladies,
there's a
yeah.
Britney. It's gonna take me a second to come to it, but there's a Britney Christmas song that's actually really good and played a lot, and I bet all of you know it. You just don't know it's Britney. I bet. And Hanson had a fantastic Christmas album too. It's called Snowed In.
Handsome?
Hanson.
Um,
Those three boys that make beer now. It's
so,
called Hops. Look it up.
Oh my shit. Oh my shit.
It's true.
I also had an opinion about Christmas music.
Good.
I'd like to hear that.
I think it shouldn't be played till after Thanksgiving.
Okay, I think most people do that, but do you still think is that too early still?
I don't know, but don't
like
you
Thanksgiving, start playing the Christmas music.
Well,
don't
Black
we hear
Friday.
Christmas music during Thanksgiving?
We hear it
though?
before Thanksgiving
No,
usually.
we hear it before and stuff. That's too early for me.
I feel like Thanksgiving is so connected to Christmas though
Oh, it
that it's
is.
okay. That it's like
I don't ever hear it on Thanksgiving Day though.
No.
Like I never hear it on Thanksgiving. So like
No, that's a
right
good
after
point, yeah.
Thanksgiving, I know a lot of people
on Thanksgiving days, stores should close.
What's the
but
Christmas
it
song
means at
that that Kevin McAllister's listening to when he has like all the puppets up and like the train
I
set
can't
and stuff like
remember
that? What is it, Owen?
Rocking around the Christmas.
It is rocking around the Christmas tree. Okay, all right. And also, I'm dreaming. of
And
a
how about
white
Santa Baby?
Not into that one.
Yeah.
I do
Santa
want.
Baby.
All I want for Christmas is my two front teeth. My two front teeth.
How about Me, I Want a
Hula hoop. And also, what's the one where it's like I saw mommy kissing Santa Claus?
Yeah,
Is that one?
and I
Mommy
put a
kisses
tack on teacher's chair. Somebody snitched on me.
Oh, that's
I
a good
tied
one.
a knot in Susie's hair. Somebody snitched on me. That was
Yeah.
my favorite
That sounds
song
like
as
a
a kid. 'cause
snotty
I was
child.
a bad
I
kid.
don't
What's the
wanna
one
be-
I
about,
loved that song as a kid.
Oh, Grandma got run over by a reindeer. Yeah, it's a
I like
classic.
anything that sounds country too.
Yeah, those are
It's
alright.
like the secret Texan in
So,
me.
so if you're a secret Texan, here's modern country music. How does that make you feel? Are you
Wait,
into
do
it?
I like
will you
modern
listen
country?
to it?
Absolutely. I got Jesus Take the Wheel. I got some Carrie Underwood on my iPod. Do not judge me. Also some Dixie Chicks
Did you
because
just-
they have good music.
Did you just say Jesus take the wheel?
Yeah, that's
that's
Carrie
just Carrie
Underwood's
Underwood's
song.
song.
That's where the meme comes from.
Jesus take the wheel.
Yeah, the song is actually very dark. It's about a woman crashing with her newborn, and she's like, "Fuck it, I can't do this shit anymore." Jesus, do
Jesus,
it.
take
You got
the
a
wheel.
baby in there, lady.
I didn't have no shoes or nothing, Jesus.
I was trying to get me a cold pop.
Oh wait, we got to mention really quick before you move on. Feliz Navidad.
Yeah, that's good.
Feliz Navidad.
Oh wait, speaking of multicultural, I sang O Tannenbaum in the. And
Oh, yeah, you were
everybody
singing
was
it.
like thoroughly impressed. I thought everybody
What?
learned.
No,
I-
I don't know anything besides O Tannenbaum.
Well, I wasn't
That's as far
impressed
as I
until
get.
you started getting into the the meat of it. Yeah.
Yeah, Meg's good.
I can sing in German. Okay. At the Only Old Dog says, if you could pick one place to move to, but everyone in that place has to leave, Where would it be in
So you're gonna live there by yourself. Everyone else
I
has
don't
to
think
leave.
there's anywhere I'd want to move
Yes.
to where I'd live by myself.
Well,
unless
I
it's
was
like,
gonna say beautiful vineyards in Italy, but then there's no one to help me pick the grapes and make the
that's
wine.
the thing. Like, and I was thinking, like, I
Why?
want to
Now
move.
let me say it like
It's very upsetting.
Well, I'm thinking like Hobbiton, like real life Hobbiton, but I want my neighbors and shit.
You
I
need
want
your
farmers,
Samwise.
and I need my celebrations and my pies and shit.
Fireworks.
I don't know.
What if it's like okay, so like you don't have to. It's not a city. Like not everybody has to leave a city, but it's like okay, I've moved to Bilbo's house in Hobbiton. Then just you're the only one there.
Oh, I think everybody wants that.
That's what I'm saying. So like if you could pick one building, and then that's like your building.
Oh,
now, but
yeah,
like
yeah,
still
yeah.
the surrounding areas.
The Colosseum.
Oh, really?
I want the whole Colosseum.
Get a roof.
Nope.
You got
I want
no
the
roof.
whole
And, like, your
Colosseum.
whole floor is
and I'm
missing.
gonna stage imaginary battles all the time where I beat up imaginary tigers.
But
It's gonna be
they
amazing.
but they took out the floor, so you can see what's underneath it now.
I know.
Guys,
So you have
this-
no. That's what I'm saying. You can't stage your imaginary battles because there's no floor.
Well, there's a floor down below. Still the right place. In the locale.
You
Have
could
you
be
been
in
there?
the catacombs of the Colosseum.
Maybe. Have you been there?
No, I've seen a bunch of photos.
See, I don't really know because I haven't been there, but I think that's where I would
You
go.
don't want to go?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna pick somewhere in Tokyo. I'm gonna pick actually the shrine that we went to, the Meiji Shrine. I'd like to live there because it's like right in the heart of Tokyo, but it looks like you're in a forest.
Pictures.
Yeah, do you get Wi-Fi there? Because like, you
Yeah,
don't get
you
Wi-Fi
do. You get
there.
mad Wi-Fi. It's
Yeah,
sweet.
go on the
You
internet.
are you going to Shire?
Yeah, I'm going to the Shire, baby. I'm going to Bilbo's house. I want to live in Bilbo's house.
Okay.
I taste blood.
You might be too tall.
I'll get a surgery that like lowers me down. I'll do it.
surgery.
I'll totally get a surgery to live in Bilbo's house. Could you imagine if I had the
Oh my
same length
God.
of arms but like shorter legs? I'd be like this weird. Good morning, everyone. I'm just picking some vegetables.
Walk on your knuckles like an ape.
Yeah, I'd love that. Entertain all the Hobbit kids. Coziest Pigeon 2. Who's the Coziest Pigeon 1? Does someone have
Oh,
the Coziest
coziest pigeon is taken. Coziest pigeon 1, taken.
Also taken.
Wait, so there's 3 Cozy Pigeons.
Yeah, this is the third one.
Hold on, let me try.
No, you have shit in your
Oh,
beard.
I have water in my
You
beard?
spit or something.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Look, the bigger the beard, the easier it is to catch things. The Coziest Pigeon 2 says, what do you think is most likely to cause the next world war? Whoa, some intense shit.
I would say the
Can we
next
talk
World
about?
War.
Wait, can we talk about Christmas music again?
Let's go out on a high note on this episode and talk about what could cause the next world war.
I had a good theory for it though.
Let's hear it.
My theory is, what do they say? If they shoot the satellites down, that all the internet and communications and everything will go down? Isn't that a thing?
I mean, you
Most
can't
likely it
fail,
would
so-
be because of religion, don't you think?
No.
Or money?
You think you think that a terrorist organization will take down
Yep.
satellites?
We'll take down.
All of them?
There's like one hub for it. I know that there's a theory where terrorists can send something out there and take down all communication for the entire world and everything be effed and we got no internet and no anything. And I think that would cause such mayhem and anarchy that there's a very good possibility we may turn.
That's pretty cool.
I mean, I think that world leaders would have a grounded landline that would not, like, they would still be able to contact one
Yeah.
another.
Yeah, but I mean, I think the general public would be pretty...
But the general
Up in
public
arms
doesn't
about it.
decide when we go.
But
to war.
well, they do if they completely go into anarchy and just start killing people because
Well,
they're like,
also-
no one can get me now.
Also, wasn't it the general public that's like, get that Osama bin Laden?
Well, I mean,
And they needed
false
that
flag theory
retribution?
and all that.
Yeah, exactly.
But the government is, they decide when they mobilize troops.
But I mean,
so-
they gotta please the masses, otherwise they're gonna have anarchy.
Yeah, but I don't think if like your internet's out, you're like, who are we fucking bombing?
You
You're
obviously
probably
have
like,
not
hey,
seen me when the
government.
internet
I don't
goes
know.
down.
Hey, government, can we get that internet back, please? That's probably who you'd go for, is our own government who is taking the internet.
I mean,
Right, but
but
what if we all attack our own governments and then
That could
nobody has
happen.
a government and then
But what if like the
Yeah,
government...
but you don't just, if you attack the government, you don't just randomly send off
But
missiles.
check this out. If they're like, we have no internet, now we want a war, it's like only if we have someone specifically to be angry at, which is like, let's say there was a terrorist organization that like their goal was to take down the internet. We would have those people to be angry at. It would just be another reason to be angry at terrorists and therefore another reason to have a war.
Right, but yes, but you'd still need to communicate to your government would still have to head up to attacking that terrorist organization. It'd be the exact
Sure,
same thing
sure.
as like a 9/11 kind of thing where like you're attacking a terrorist organization.
I'm
but
just saying things
I don't think the general public again would start that war.
I'm
That's like a
saying
chain
things
reaction.
go so crazy that there is no chain of command anymore. Like Revolutionary War style, overthrow the government. Now there's not really anybody in charge. Guerrilla warfare going on everywhere.
That's here. That's like a civil war.
Well, that could happen here, but then what if that happened everywhere because everybody lost their internet?
I just don't think that people lose their internet and are like, I'm gonna fucking kill somebody.
I don't know.
I 100% turn into that.
I think you're like
demon
a
when that
shelter in
happens.
place kind of thing. I would say the next world war is either going to be, I think religion is a good one, but water and resources.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
Biological warfare
No, I hope not biological warfare. I just think that water will be the fresh
will be
water
so
and
scarce.
resources. Yes.
That's what I was like. If there was biological warfare and they ruin the water.
Well, then everybody would be fucked. That would be
Yeah.
counterintuitive.
Yeah. Well.
This is really fun.
Rocking around the Christmas tree, have a happy holiday. All right, here we go. Taylor Berry says on the Twitter, if you could party with yourself at any age, how old would the other you be?
Oh.
pretty
I
good.
was rock star at like 21.
Yeah?
Yeah. Oh, I'd totally party with my
Can I tell you guys
21-year-old
something, though?
self.
My parties were like, let's make fun of old movies together in my place. And let's
That's why you're used, Steve.
But that's like that. So I would just, but I kind of like that now. My parties now involve like Rock Band and like Breaking Bad or some cool movie or something. But I mean, back in the height of my parties, it was like junk food, and let's watch like the most ridiculous, obscure old movie and just make fun of it.
Cool.
And we would record it, so we would pretend like we were recording like real directors' commentaries for these things, and we would all be assigned a different role on the movie. Like I was the
Oh, I
director
like
or
it.
something, and you were the producer, and you were the casting director or something, and then we'd watch it, and we'd have microphones, and we'd be like, "So in this scene, what were you thinking casting this ridiculous person?" And then we'd do that kind of thing. Those were my parties.
I like those parties.
My parties, at the heart of my party time in
Not bad.
college,
It's
I got the
close.
camera and Owen, so that's like a double whammy. Was we had this inflatable couch in our dorm room, and we would play N64 Mario Kart, and till we popped the couch.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
But N64 Mario Kart was like everything. Me and my roommate would be like, oh man, I don't want to do the dishes or whatever. Like it was like, oh, I don't want to mop the floor because we had a tile floor. I don't want to mop the floor. All right, I'll play you for it. Everything was N64. Like Friday night, guys, come over. We're gonna have wine coolers and N64 Mario Kart.
Little bottles of James and a little Mario
my
Kart.
parties at 21 were they were just
This
epic
one is
because-
ridiculous.
I'm sure you've got some crazy
She's
stories.
crazy.
They were just epic because my body at 21 did not get hungover. So there was like no limit to the fun.
Holy
and I
shit.
could still wake up at 6 a.m. and go to the gym before my 8 o'clock philosophy class. Oh, how you guys doing this morning? So I would literally it'd be like, oh, 8 p.m. Yeah, let's order a big, I always talk about the appetizer sampler from Applebee's because I was like the good party food. And lots of drinks, mixing like nobody's business. And then DDR until you're like, crazy laughing and then like some juggling and then there's usually a lot of music and just a lot of dancing and I remember like fake runways and everyone doing their like best Zoolander and stuff like just silly times
This
drunken
one, though,
silly times.
Trisha will be like, oh man, I used to go to the club and I know this guy and like neither of us ever had. I don't think I've been to a club like once in my
Yeah,
life.
so did I. In
But
fact,
this one is like, oh yeah, we used to go. We had the VIP section. We do this
Yeah.
like crazy
can I
pants.
tell you something? The first time I ever went to a club in my entire life was with Owen, actually. And it was with the other guys, like our other
How was
friends. It was so awkward and ridiculous because it was during our like really goofy times when we just didn't give a fuck. I mean, I guess we
That's
still
how
don't
you
give a
have
fuck.
to be when you go out.
But
though.
we would like go and like I don't know, weirdest experience of my life because it's just everyone is just like having this crazy, insane, great time. But there's also like when you have antisocial sort of like
Okay.
like scared nerds, it's also kind of like ridiculous. But I don't know.
Oh,
fun
I
times.
loved it.
All right, guys. Well, I'm sorry. Did you want to say something?
Oh, I was gonna say I went and was like an hour later, like, so can we leave now?
Yeah.
I was that.
That's
friend.
not true. You and I went out and had a great time.
Well, do you want to tell the end of that story?
Nope.
Then we go.
Hey guys, thank you so much for watching Table Talk. If you want to join in and throw your topics into this bowl digitally, you can use the hashtag Table Talk on Twitter, or you can go to the subreddit of SourceFed on Reddit. I'm Steve Zaragoza.
I'm Meg Turney.
I'm Trisha Hirschberger.
This is kind of how the end of the. It's just one of these kinds of stories. You know?
I'll be responsible. I'll put on my glasses.
Listen,
Oh, you want me to be professional? I'll put on my glasses. Trisha, you don't wear glasses. I'll put them on.
I'll put them on.
Hey, baby, will you hold my hair while I puke?
No,
Not this
that
hair.
didn't happen. That didn't happen. No, Sickie.
I did take your false eyelashes
Hold
off.
on a second, baby. Will you hold my penis while I puke?
That did happen.